Almost every single day now, we have been witnessing more and more growth around the Hedera ecosystem. This time, we're starting to see some more listings and market exposure to HBAR. Obviously, this isn't by some huge exchange, but still, it's coins.ph, which is the #1 fiat and crypto e-wallet in the Philippines. Now, this also reminds me back to some stablecoins that we have yet to see launched from the Philippines on the Hedera network. But hey, the wait is over, or at least almost over. HBAR, the native token of the Hedera network, will be available on coins.ph starting tomorrow. Be ready to buy, sell, and hold the energy efficient crypto that powers the future of decentralized applications. And on top of this, we also got another big update, which was Sauce. That's right. The Sauce token from SauceSwap Labs is also listed on coins.ph, which is a BSP regulated exchange with 16 million plus verified users. This is the first Hedera token on the platform, broadening access to the ecosystem. This listing marks our expansion into Southeast Asia, one of the world's fastest growing crypto markets. And here we have the announcement as well. I mean, guys, it feels as if the entire ecosystem is getting the green light. We love to see this. This is great. And of course, yes, this is going to be very beneficial for SauceSwap. It's going to be great for the DeFi side of Hedera as well. So, this is just overall great news. And I'm very happy about this. Now, also talking about SauceSwap, we have been focused. We've been deadlocked on the updates from SauceSwap. We want to see those updates go live. Now, we really haven't heard much back from SauceSwap since the last update that we talked about, but they are preparing, they are building, and they are ready to expand in a big way. So I do think that this announcement with coins.ph, I think that this is the start of a new era for not only Hedera's DeFi market, but for SauceSwap specifically. So very excited about this. And then also getting into the big news. Let's really start to talk about what's been happening around Hedera. Number one, we just recently talked about the big update, which is of course Rob. If we go down, I know that's a little bit later. It's this one, right? With Rob Nodal, right? Rob Allen specifically. We have excited to share that Rob Allen, director of Heat, will speak at CBOS on the future of digital money. And if we go to this actual event, right, CBOS 2025, here we have from Hedera, they break it fully down. There's going to be a lot of great names here, but this is what Hedera is going to be focused on: payments, tokenization, AI, digital identity, and hash spear. If we go to payments specifically, here we have the payments landscape around Hedera. Now, we've talked about this so many times. We've gone over this page so many times. However, the reason why I'm bringing this back up is because we're now starting to see Hedera put a spotlight on a few digital currencies that are on Hedera, like the Australian digital dollar. This marks a major leap for digital finance in Australia and the APAC region. The first commercial stablecoin on Hedera, fully backed one-to-one with the Australian dollar, built on Hedera and selected for use in the Reserve Bank of Australia's Project Acacia. AUDD is designed to address high cost and slow legacy systems, enabling programmable finance, micropayments, and tokenized asset settlement at scale. Here we have the official page for this now on Hedera's website. And when we're thinking about this, we go back to that announcement, right? Look at the names that are tied back to this. And this is all based around interoperability within digital currencies. Again, if we're thinking about this and we're looking at the names here, Hedera's in the big leagues. But also looking at the AUDD announcement on Hedera's website, we could see the transfer fee on Hedera. We could also see the potential savings for AUDD issuers, 13 billion Australian dollars, 3 to 5 second Hedera transfer settlement time. And we have a quote here from the CEO of AUDD. AUDD on Hedera marks a major step forward for digital money in the APAC region and beyond. We're proud to be the first commercial implementation of the Hedera Stablecoin Studio, bringing real-time, low-cost, and environmentally conscious payments to enterprises, institutions, and smart contract ecosystems. Now, I have been focused on any stablecoin initiative launching on Hedera for quite some time. That's why I said, there has been an announcement around PHPX, which is the stablecoin launched by multiple Filipino banks on Hedera. We have yet to see anything from that. But the Australian digital dollar, well, we've already started to see this hitting Hedera. And this was the first Australian dollar stablecoin on Hedera. The launch of AUDD on Hedera in June of this year marked a pivotal moment for digital finance in the Asia-Pacific region. As the first commercial implementation of the Hedera stablecoin studio and the first Australian dollar stablecoin natively issued on Hedera, AUDD demonstrates how enterprise blockchain technology can transform traditional financial infrastructure. And then we also have meeting market demands. Obviously, the demands around payments. I mean, let's just be honest here. We need to make sure that any sort of payment currency, stablecoin or not, needs to be scalable. It needs to be fully scalable. It needs to be low cost. We want to challenge what we typically have around payments today, which is a completely broken system, I might add. But payments are extremely expensive. They're slow to settle. There's room for failure. There's a lot of payments that are just, failing. Transparency is limited. So that's where Hedera and this space really kind of comes in clutch. I do think that payments are the killer use case for crypto. So, I do think that this is great to see. Now, I bring this up because we also got a big update from Archax. So we have been studying Archax for quite some time, looking at all of the updates, and we just got this update from Archax. UK first in digital finance. We issued, transferred, and securely held tokenized money market funds on Hedera used as collateral in a real-world FX trade between Aberdeen and Lloyds Bank. A step towards lower trading desk cost, 24/7 trading, improved capital efficiency, and faster settlement. Now, we also have a quote from Graham Rodford, CEO and co-founder of Archax. The groundbreaking set of transactions with Lloyds Bank and Aberdeen using Hedera. When asked why Tokenized, we often lean on the promise of future benefits. This initiative shows those benefits aren't just theoretical or years away. They are here, delivering value right now. Now, here is the video clip. I'm going to play this. It's not too long. I also took out the music, by the way, behind this, just real quick before I play this, because I don't want YouTube to mute the segment. So this should not get muted.
This collaboration between Lloyds, Aberdeen and Archax marks a major step forward in digital finance. The UK is a leading hub for derivatives with a market share of close to 50%. Collateralization protects not only market participants, but the economy as a whole.
In this groundbreaking initiative, tokenized interest in units of Aberdeen Investments Money Market Fund and tokenized UK gilts were used as collateral for FX trades between Lloyds and Aberdeen.
To enable this trade to happen, Archax issued, transferred, and then securely held these permissioned digital tokens on the Hedera Hashgraph public blockchain.
This is the first time digital assets have been used as collateral in the UK. It proves that they can be used in regulated financial markets under our existing legal framework.
By using tokenized money market funds as collateral, we can lower trading desk funding costs, improve capital efficiency, and significantly reduce settlement times.
Now that we've established this key digital milestone, we're looking to start scaling the use of tokenized assets as transferable collateral.
It's been a collaborative effort between Lloyds, Aberdeen and Archax, and we're excited to be making real progress, pushing boundaries and advancing the future of digital finance.
And if you heard that correctly from Graham Rodford, it's now time to scale. Scale is the key word here. We are going to scale tokenized assets from billions to trillions over time, and it all starts now. And when we are thinking about this, right, this goes back to some of the recent moves from Archax, like for an example, this one from the 15th, which was a big step for tokenization. Archax has been onboarded as one of the first clients to the London Stock Exchange Group's new blockchain-based private funds platform facilitating the very first transaction alongside members cap, another milestone in bringing regulated RWAs to market. This is the London Stock Exchange Group. Guys, this is a huge move for the space. We are about to witness stocks, not just in the US being tokenized, but globally. This is a very, very exciting time to be in crypto. It's also at a time where most people are not paying attention to crypto at all, which I think is a massive mistake. Now, also on top of this announcement, we're redefining capital markets. The latest tokenization insight report by the RWA guy deep dives into Archax's tokenized money market funds. Tokenized money market funds are one of the fastest growing asset classes, growing over 7,400% since 2023 to surpass 7.4 billion in assets under management. 7,400% growth. And this is now on Hedera. This is all money market funds. This is with Lloyds Bank and Aberdeen in a real world FX trade. And if we remember correctly, the announcement from Hedera Foundation's post regarding this, the first thing that we are met with here in terms of the value is the UK trades $5.4 trillion in FX and interest rate derivatives every single day. Now tapping into something like this, well, you realize the benefits of blockchain and DLT. Just like Graham Rodford said, guess what? We're ready to scale this. Next up is scaling. If we're thinking about this logically, 5.4 trillion. I always say 1% of just any of these markets would drastically change things around the space. $5.4 trillion, not just a year. This is not just it's 5.4 trillion as a market. That's not too much at all. No, this is $5.4 trillion a day. We are talking about almost $2 quadrillion. That is a crazy amount of money. 1%. That's all it takes. Now, again, Hedera has been absolutely killing the game in the UK for so long. Ever since they first announced that they were partnering with Aberdeen back in 2022, they have been killing the game in the UK. Also, back in 2024, Hedera joined the UK's Crypto Asset Business Council alongside Archax, Coinbase, Ripple, and Uniswap, and other leading institutional players to foster Web3 innovation and growth in the UK. And then outside of the UK, Hedera has been taking over globally silently. Big shout out to Tokenized for this. We have HBAR may be made in the USA, but they've proved their presence spans globally. It's especially visible in financial innovation on Hedera. The UK with Lloyds and Aberdeen FX trades. The EU with 6 Invest and Open Brick. Australia with RBA's Project Acacia. Africa, Nairobi Securities Exchange. The UAE, this is the DIFC Quartz Tayuri. Asia, Monetary Authority Singapore Trials. The focus around enterprise DLT adoption in the world of finance these days is undeniable. And as we can see, Hedera is sitting as close to the top of the adoption list as any other DLT on the market. And this is 100% true. Hedera is at the forefront of this. They have prepared for this moment, and it's now happening. Archax just told us that this is happening now. It's no longer theoretical. It's happening right now. We are delivering value right now through tokenized money market funds, disrupting a $5.4 trillion per day market over almost $2 quadrillion. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on, get some more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.